That whole bag of chips disappears, the bag of popcorn disappears, that 12-pack of cookies is gone. You can blame your brain for that, and there's a reason. I mean, our brains were programmed during a time when food was scarce. We didn't have drive-thrus at every turn that we just stop in and get highly palatable foods, right? These are really high calorie dense foods, and so your brain signals, you know, we got to keep eating these, we got to store this up for use later for our own survival. Alright, another reason why you can't stop eating junk food once you start is a lot of these foods hit on the same reward centers in your brain that drugs do, right? Addictive response. So you get a dopamine hit from sugar. That's why some people obviously gravitate towards alcohol and caffeine, because they hit on those reward centers. Even though beer and coffee may not taste good to you that first time, but you'll go out of your way to get it. You'll stand in a line at Starbucks or in a packed nightclub because you're looking for that quick hit, and your brain wants that quick hit. What's one thing you can do to avoid junk food? I mean, avoid hitting that drive-thru on the way home from work. Well, plan ahead and eat whole food meals that have a variety of nutrients, a good mix of macronutrients, right? The protein, carbs, and fats. So get a good balance of food, you get all your nutrients in, you have a bit of salt in there as well, so you're not craving these junk foods to try to fill the gap. So a typical meal could be, you know, a chicken breast with a little side of rice and vegetables, and put some butter and salt on it. I mean, you don't have to have dry foods. Well, there's something called the leptin feedback loop, which signals to your body that you're full after eating a meal. And when you eat, highly palatable junk food, kind of throws that feedback loop for a loop, for lack of a better word. So how do you avoid that? Well, eat less junk food for one, but when you do eat, sit down and eat mindfully. Don't be distracted by the TV. Try to really savor every bite. Maybe have a conversation with your family if you're up for that, and just really slow things down so that feedback response can work, right? So when you're full, you're not going to overshoot your calories at every meal. So that could be as simple as, taking a savory bite of a tomato. Eat slowly.